Hi, I'm Sarah Freeman, and I'm going to show you how to use the app Puppet Pals. I'm on an iPad. So first you just scroll through the pages of the apps until you get to it and click on it. And then if you want to start a new show, you hit this button right here that says press to start. So if it's just on the first page, it'll show you different actors that you can add. You can add these characters that come with it, or you can also upload photos and use like pictures of yourself or pictures that you found online or on your camera roll on the iPad. So I am using a third grade standard where students have to recount a fairy tale or a folk tale and find the moral in the story. So I'm telling the story of Cinderella. So I used a princess and a fairy godmother. Then you hit this button that says next in the corner. And same thing with the backdrops. If you want to add backdrops from photos you have on the iPad or photos you've downloaded, you can do that or use ones they already have. I'm using a forest and a castle for my two. And then you hit this button that says next. So if you want to change the backdrop, you just hit one of these two buttons right here at the top. So I wanted to start in the forest, so I'm going to start with that one. And if a character's in this square, they're going to be on the screen, but like I'm not using the fairy godmother right now, so she'll be off to the side. And so that's how you do it. You hit this button that says record at the top and you can talk over it. So I'm going to show my finished product. You have to go back to the home screen and then hit this button that says saved shows. And then hit play right there. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Cinderella. She lived with her stepmother and her two stepsisters who were very evil to her. They made her cook for them and clean for them and do everything for them. One day, her stepmother came home and told her and her stepsisters that the prince was looking for a new wife and he wanted all the girls in the village to come to the ball. Cinderella was so excited, but her stepmother said that she couldn't go and that she had to stay home and clean. So they left, and instead Cinderella went for a walk in the forest. As she was walking, she saw in front of her a fairy godmother appear. She was a little scared at first, but then she saw that the fairy godmother told her that she wanted to help her and make her beautiful for the ball. She waved her magic wand around and said a spell like this, bibbidi bobbidi boo. And here came out Cinderella in a beautiful ball gown with a beautiful tiara on her head. And the fairy godmother gave her a hug and waved goodbye. Next thing Cinderella knew, she was pulled up in a horse-drawn carriage to a beautiful castle where she met the prince and they fell in love. The end. So this app is great if you have access to an iPad because the children can tell their story, they can tell what happens and use little characters, and it's very visual and they get to create it themselves, and I think it's a great tool.